Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is a scene for the maid's venue. Here we have Sky. Sky is those who've not been, keeping up with what's happening with Skyy Sax. Skyy Sax is applying for college in the fall, and he's getting together his last bit of, money and trying not to pay for all of it out of pocket, seeing if he can get some supplicant applications, fellowships, internships, his accreditation from Fantasia, and it's his aspiration while advancing. He plans on going to Columbia University for chemistry. He's taking up the chemistry and he plans on going into the pharmacology program. The program is very rigorous. It is a program that requires a lot of forethought and something that Sky is really interested in. A little bit of a backstory on who Sky is. Sky came from a very interesting family. It was just him and his older brother. His older brother essentially got involved in what would now be considered a crime syndicate. Um, it was that fast lifestyle that he lived, but it was able to afford him with a certain lifestyle. He never really wanted for anything, but it was in that type of fast money goes really quickly and constantly looking over your shoulder. He still had to go to public school. It was kind of an envy thing. A lot of the kids in the neighborhood saw what he was getting and wanted to be a part of it. And they thought that if they were close to Sky, that his brother Antoine would look favorably upon them. So Sky, not wanting anything to do with that, started to distance himself from that, and his distance, him and his brother grew estranged, saying that Sky chose to live in a fantasy world and then live in the real world. And it was more so a very tough relationship and a very estranged one, being that there was still a love for each other, but more of a distance, more of a I only deal with you because I have to deal with you. So Sky set up set out to go to the YMCA, taught himself how to dance, taught himself how to deal with those intense, lonely feelings, and it became something beautiful. It blossomed, it transformed, and never really a studious student. He always thought that that kind of stuff wasn't meant for him. But now that he is made and now that he has all of this potential, he's going to try for new things, new possibilities, and basically throwing himself out there, trying to get out of his comfort zone, doing things. If it does well, then it does well. If it falls to shit, it falls to shit. But at the end of the day, he's going to give his all in everything that he does. So right now he is at his flat in Queens, a very not really a gated community. It's he's paying, he's living on his own. He has a little spot, very comfortable house located on the hill, very close to public transport. He can go to and fro through New York City Transit. He can he has a safety set up and a whole bunch of other things. It's a house. It's where he goes to recharge, where he goes to be himself. Um, a lot of interesting things, a lot of floor mats, candles, meditation crystals, lots and lots of things that he's got, and then he's there and he's ready to finally go for something, finally try for something. So there in his flat, he has set up a tripod. He set it up. It's there in the corner. He makes the last breath as he meditates for a second, concentrates. As he there was a thought process that he believed that if he used magic to help him, that he would somehow be cheapening the experience. But now he believes that maybe that's something different. Maybe that's him just being slightly superstitious. As of right now, he's scared to actually do anything or actually even have the power to do anything like that. So before he steps out onto the mat, he's going to concentrate, and he is going to invoke a level 1 rote focus of Manipur. This will be an extended level. He is currently going to set the difficulty for himself at a 10 because he wants to showcase his talent, his beliefs, what he's going to do. So he's setting the difficulty at a flat 10, something paramount, impossible. So in order to that, he's going to focus. He's going to extend this cast for one success will be for duration of the scene, and the rest will be whatever amount of successes he gets. Will be he will extend this for, we'll say 5 days. He'll extend it that way. Essentially, what this road does is lower the difficulty of any non-magical feat. So the non-magical feat being lowered in this way is dancing. So he will roll 5 dice. It's level 1. It's using a level 1 sphere. He is taking time. He's taking his time. He's not rushing. He is using an improvised focus. The improvised focus being him going through karmic breath cycles and breathing and making sure and cleaning his mind and just going through concentrating on the chakra points, going from the base all the way to the spine, all the way up to the spine, into all the way into this third eye. Effectively making this a diff 3 thing. He's in his sanctum. He will do this meditation in his sanctum. So I guess the diff is at 3. Rolling. Sorry, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He lowers it by that amount. So set at 10, at 5. He's worked out this choreography. It's really incredible and possibly something he may or may not be able to do, but we'll see. So right now the difficulty normally would be really astronomical, but he has that focus. So we will give a very spending a point of willpower. He is going to do a dexterity plus dance roll. And the difficulty will be set at the normal difficulty of this routine would normally be at a 10, but now he is setting it at 5 because of the previous one. So, La Rowan. Okay. Not so good. Looks like Anthony goofed again, and his computer is trying to be a fucking asshole to him. But fucking asshole computer. God damn it. Crack dice indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. With willpower, that's 5 successes. He's able to pull it off. And this routine, it's very professionally done. The camera is catching all of the movements as he glides across the floor, performing it, and he goes into and takes a breath as the music plays in the background. And he takes a breath as he heads forward to the culmination of his routine. And lo and behold, it is something interesting, but he nails it. Not exact, it is technically perfect, but not to Skye's specifications. He think he kind of flubbed it, but he did well. He did awesomely, and apparently he is ready to finish. As he takes a breath, and apparently I have a viewer. He takes a breath and sighs as he finishes, getting ready to send out his video of his performance and so what happens. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Thank you, viewers, for viewing. This has been a scene for the Mage venue.